Dreamscape presents The Man with the Black Valise by John Goddard. Narrated by Jim Seybert. Part 1. Death in the Swampy Wood. Chapter 1. Isabella McLeod's Black Valise. Farmers parked their wagons outside the exhibition hall to deliver their oversized squashes and pumpkins. Rain fell intermittently. The grassy Asable river flats glistened under low, luminous clouds. Wives carried in homemade butter, canned peaches, and stuffed birds. The next day was opening day of the North Middlesex Agricultural Fair, a harvest celebration that marked one of the year's highlights for the village of Ailsa Craig, a rich farming and cattle center outside London, Ontario. Only Christmas created more excitement. For the animal competitions, ranchers were preparing their best bulls and heifers. For the poetry recitals, children were rehearsing verses that began, "The Assyrian came down like the wolf on the fold." The only concern was for the racetrack. Rainwater was pooling at the lower turn, creating an expanse of mud that threatened to postpone the horse races, one of the fair's top attractions. Amedee Chattel arrived at the fair by chance. He hadn't known about it. He had been heading to northern Michigan to look for logging work, but on hearing that prospects were poor, had turned around at Sarnia at the Ontario-U.S. border. From there, he had begun following the Grand Trunk Railway line east toward Toronto or Ottawa, or maybe Saint-Hyacinthe, Quebec. Chattel was a wanderer, a tramp. He had not shaved for several weeks, and his graying hair sprouted wildly from his head. His face bore the weathered, dissipated look of homelessness. A low forehead and thick, unexpressive lips lent an impression of dullness, contradicted by a cagey flicker to the eyes. Estimates of his age ranged from 35 to 50. Although of average height, he looked particularly strong and muscular, even among farmers, with a broad back, deep chest, forward curving shoulders, and thick, meaty hands suggesting great strength, the newspapers later said. He appeared formidable, but exuded an engaging manner. Some quality in him caused people to stop to talk to him and sometimes offer help. In Ailsa Craig, one such person was Gordon McEwen, a boy of 13 or 14, the son of a molder at the local Alexander Brothers foundry. A bright young boy, the newspapers later called him, an unusually bright lad. "On October 2nd, I met a man near the fairground," McEwen would confidently.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?